Hi everybody, my name is Nicole Outerkirk and I am presenting a career profile for a nursing home activities director. I was not able to get in contact with the lady I was trying to reach. She's very busy. So I will just go off of the research that I found online and my experiences at our local nursing home. The environment there is very family friendly. It's very open and it's very uplifting. Oftentimes, we are able to take our kids and our whole family to go celebrate holidays there and to be able to visit the people in our ward that live there, and they like visitors. So it's a very open to the community, open to families to visit. For her job and for the job environment involved with an activities director. I was told on the phone that she's very, very busy and hard to get in contact with. So it's it's a it's a busy job, and she was able to take off Thursday and Friday. So I'm assuming there's some flexibility there in case you need time for personal or sickness or things like that. From my studies, I learned that it's a very stressful job, actually. The activities director is in charge of making sure that there are activities and outings and different things for every interest level and also for everybody's needs for the residents there. Each resident will have a list of goals for themselves, and the center will have a list of goals for each resident also. And the activities director is in charge of looking at those goals and looking at the abilities and limitations that each resident has, and is in charge of figuring out activities and like I said, outings and other things to be able to meet those goals. But then they're also in charge of keeping very good records and notes about all of that so that they can report back to the people that are in charge of their health and other things like that, their families. They all want the records of how the people are doing, the residents, how they're doing, and if they're progressing. And it's the activities director's job to make sure that she is providing proper notes for those people. And I thought that would be one of the stressors. That's a lot of responsibility, making sure that you're meeting those goals and that you're being able to report those goals. Also, another something that I consider stressor, everybody might not, is that an activity director needs to be somebody that can be positive and have lots of energy and have a good attitude all the time, because they have to be able to be willing to get residents who might not be as willing or might be shy or might just not want to participate. They're in charge of breaking those people out of their shells so that they could participate and meet their personal and the center's goals for them. I thought that would be fun, but I thought it might have the potential to be kind of exhausting all day, every day. Benefits for this position, depending on where you work, of course, and how long, if you're part-time or full-time. They have medical and dental and health plans, 401ks and pensions and time off. But interestingly, I read that it's a very rewarding position other ways. You're rewarded higher in experience also. Some of the common job tasks for this job are being able to meet the individual needs and goals, like I said, and to plan activities to work around those needs. You have to plan activities for them to participate physically as well as cognitively. They need to make sure that they keep the records, like we mentioned earlier. And you have to be positive. You need to be very good at communicating. That's another part of it, that you're going to have to be able to communicate and to be able to be well written and you're going to have to make sure they'd have to make sure that they have enough staffing available for the different activities. They're also in charge of making sure that they have enough budget and how they oversee the budget for their activities and their outings. They are also in charge of making sure that they're helping get the community involved. And we've had experience with our activity director here in town. She plans a lot of activities for holidays like Easter and Halloween, where the residents let our kids trick or treat or hide Easter eggs with them and things like that. They're very good about making sure that they involve the community and that the residents are aware of what's going on in their community also. For the educational requirements, it kind of varies depending on the source and the state, and of course the individual nursing home. Most people would like their activity directors for nursing homes to have a bachelor's degree, and most common is in the social sciences, of course. Some states have a requirement that you have to take certain certifications and be certified with them, and some just require experience. I did find, though, that only 50% of the activities directors have bachelor's degree or higher, while 36% have no degree and 14% have an associate's or a certificate. And there were even some that didn't even have a high school degree. So I think it varies from place to place. And some people value experience over the degree, and they require between 4,000 and 6,000 hours of contact experience, also depending on where you go. The average salary that I found was the lowest was about $23,000, and the highest was about $54,000 per year. It seemed like the West Coast and the East Coast, both paid closer to the median income range, but it seemed like the more central states paid the lower end of the income for salary. When I was reading about this, it seemed like there was a lot of emphasis placed on multitasking. So making sure you're good at multitasking, keeping records, planning, and being pleasant were just the big ones that were talked about. And that the prospects for this job are good. They're always probably going to need these positions for activities directors. Anyway, I hope that that was helpful, and I hope that I covered all the bases. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.